Hello, everyone. Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and it is time to go back to the 1990s. I love the 90s, and I'm sure a good percentage of you guys love the 90s as well. Probably 90% of you guys love the 90s. It was the best decade, guys, for so many reasons, and bodybuilders, they look good. They had the midsections of the guys from the 70s. They had the mass of today's competitors. Unbelievable. 1995, Mr. Olympia. This is Kevin Levrone and Nasser El Sonbaty. This is 2 and 3. Kevin Levrone placed second to Dorian Yates, of course. And Nasser placed third. So if not for for Dorian Yates, rather, these two would have been dueling it out. I don't think the judges seen Nasser coming, to be honest with you. In 1994, rewind 1 year prior, Kevin Levrone landed in that third place, and Nasser was way down in seventh. So it was a case where maybe Nasser was better. It looks like he's in better condition. Does to me. Anyway, this is the front relaxed position. Let's go through the poses. And obviously, it's the same event, so we're fortunate enough to have the exact same lighting, things of that nature. It looks like Nasser would most certainly get a point in the front double by. Not only is he getting a point, but it looks like he is in better condition, like I noticed in the front relaxed position. Not the clearest pictures, but we're fortunate enough to have a couple of different versions, not of all of them. But ladies and gentlemen, if you will, take a look. Kevin Levrone, I mean, hey, he looks tremendous. And the earlier on you go into his career, the bigger his quads were. In relation to that upper body, his balance was better. But I mean, my soul, look at the conditioning, the muscle separation, hard graininess of Nasser El Sonbaty. Not only that, guys, but look at the bicep peaks. I would say he is getting a victory, for sure. Go to the front lat spread. Judging by this picture here, it looks like Kevin Levrone might be a little bit better. Not as symmetrical, not as conditioned again as Nasser El Sonbaty, but I think the camera angles, the shadowing, things of that nature, it's not flattering for Nasser El Sonbaty. But this one is. You see Nasser in this picture here. Looks like he's not only getting a fair shake in this one, but it looks like he's defeating Kevin Levrone. It looks like he's a bigger, more conditioned athlete. That's crazy, guys. Nasser El Sonbaty, coming out of the first two shots, I would give him an edge. But as we know, as you may know, front double, front lat, two good ones for Nasser, and probably not the best two for Kevin Levrone. You guys hear that? I was going to call him Sean Ray. Wow. Go to the side chest develop, the things that make me laugh. Calling Kevin Levrone Sean Ray. Sean Ray, can you imagine that? He did place right underneath Nasser El Sonbaty in this one. A lot of people debated that one. Look at the conditioning again of Nasser. Clearly the winner in that edge. But that shape, that booming big chest of Kevin Levrone, unbelievable, I'm here to tell you. Here is a closer up version. Now see, I'm scared of calling him Ray again. You get jinxed. You jinx yourself. It's April 1st, you know. Anybody get anybody on April Fool's Day? Anybody get their wife? No? I did. Anyway, I might be sleeping on the couch. It was worth it, though. It was a good one. Again, the shape, the overall shape of Kevin Levrone, and some glutes showing there. You know, most of you would give him a point in the side chest. I like him in the side chest. A little tongue-tied. But his conditioning is good. Nasser's is really good. Go to the side tricep. Wow, what a shootout in this one, guys. This is the, cream of the crop for bodybuilding here in 1995. And this time, I can see some striations in those glutes of Nasser El Sonbaty. Look at the midsections on both of these guys. This is the 90s. The mid smack dab right into the 90s. The tail end of the 90s, we got some bubble guts, I think. Just the beginnings, Jean-Bidon, Pierre Fuchs, things of that nature. But here, wow. Here's another shot of it. And you know what? Nasser looks even better in this one. I like the size of Kevin Levrone's tricep. It was always huge. It's a monster. It's a monster. But Nasser's is ripped, striated to a T. Unbelievable. These guys are good, are they not? Let us turn around. And this is a situation where, versus today's competitors, these two dudes would look too soft in the glutes, I think, to combat. But this was the style at the time. This was the conditioning. Judging by this one, you'll notice Kevin Levrone a lot shorter because he bends at the knees. Nasser stands up straight. But I would say, judging by this one, Kevin might be in a little bit better condition. A lot more muscle separation, I think, in the back of Nasser, but I think it might be the oil. Let's have another look. And this is a straight-on one of Kevin Levrone. And you see how wide this man is? He's known to be wide as a barn door, Tominator. Unbelievable, really. It's almost beating Nasser El Sonbaty. And you look at the glutes, and it is close, I think. But I think Kevin would be a little tighter in that edge. In particular, the hamstrings. And that surprises me. Nasser, known for a tight, good, separated set of hamstrings. But hey, you're posing up there all day long. I mean, hey, you forget to flex it. You don't know that this shot's going to be held in time, representing you in that version. But I would give Kevin an edge. I honestly would. Go to the rear double by. And this one here, maybe a better shot for a better representation of Nasser's conditioning. Look at his hamstring on this one. Beating Kevin, I would say. Not the clearest shot in town, but I think we could see that glute for glute, condition for condition. I think Kevin is in better condition. But is he in all that much better condition? And are we sure on these blurry pictures? Well, no, we're not. It's just an estimate, a guesstimate. I think Nasser's back is thicker. You can see some lower lat insertions. He's a bigger dude. Good balance for Kevin, though. Nice V-taper. Good X-frame. Good delts. It's a good, close matchup, guys. These are awesome. Two fantastic bodybuilders. What a request this was. Ab and thigh. Now you could get in trouble voting for judging an ab and thigh between these two dudes. It's aesthetics versus muscle. Look at the thick lat muscle and legs. The tree trunks of Nasser El Sonbaty. Good flow for Kevin. Here's another shot of it. I squeezed them both together. In both instances, they were the same shot. I think Dory Nates was in between the two dudes. We're going to throw these two guys close together just to see. I'm left a little bit up in the air with this one. I almost prefer Nasser a little bit. This is a close matchup. Go to the end. Go to the most muscular. This is the last say on this one. And this one could go either way. It is two different types of fruits. Take a bite at a one. Which one do you prefer? Well, I don't know. I like bananas. They're easy. They're there. You don't have to wash them. But then apples are good too. You got to wash them. And then what are you going to do with that core? Of course, what are you going to do with the banana peel? Anyway, guys, this is a close one. It's a different type of conditioning. It's muscle separation. It's aesthetics for Kevin Levrone. Look at that. That's very impressive. But then look at the cannonball. Look at the cannonball beside him. Nasser is so hard. So grainy. If you were going to use somebody as a cannonball or a catapult, I guess you could put a human in a catapult. I guess you could use Nasser. Would probably go right through a brick wall. He's made it of granite. What a matchup, guys. What a close contest. Here is your winner, Nasser El Sonbaty. I liked him in the front. I liked him in the side. I liked Kevin's conditioning a little bit more. But it wasn't that overwhelming, and the shots weren't that clear that we could tell for sure. And I think it was just too much in the size department. And like I said, guys, I think the judges may have overlooked this dude because, following year, he did place ahead of Kevin Levrone. Year after that, he did place ahead of Kevin Levrone. Not so sure about the year after that. I think he did. Yes, he did. He did. Also in 1998. So for quite a while, Kevin Levrone may have got an edge in him over him in 1999, and then after that, So it was a back and forth battle between these two dudes, and this was right at the very beginning of their battles. And what a matchup this was. Hit thumbs up on this 1990s matchup. It was a dandy. Have a great day, guys.